Hi, my name is Joe McPhee, and this is the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame inductee profiles. And my guest today is Barry Wowk. Barry was born in 1947. He played with the Angusville Cardinals from 1961 to 73 and won a senior AA championship in 1965. He played with the following MSBL teams: Angusville Cardinals from 74 to 83, the Soros Cardinals in 84 and 86, the Brandon Cloverleafs, who won the league title in 1985 as the playing manager of the Cloverleafs from 1987 to 91. He served as coach and manager of the following Team Manitoba senior teams in the Western Canadians: at Brandon in 1991, at Kamloops in 1992, and Red Deer in 1994. Barry has served as the president of the MSBL from 1997 to the present, and was selected to the MSBL Honor Society in 1999 and the MBA Honor Society in 2002. He has been a player and manager in the Brandon Senior AA League from 1993 to 2008. He was a project manager for the Simplot Millennium Baseball Park in 2000-2001. And he continues to be very active baseball catcher for various Canadian and U.S. senior age teams in national and international competitions. Welcome, Barry.
Thank you.
Tell me how you got your start in baseball. How did you get started in baseball?
Well, predominantly in small towns and rural areas. Hockey and baseball was certainly the thing to do in the community, and consequently minor baseball led up to the senior team, and by that time baseball become a hereditary thing.
Mm-hmm. And this was in Angusville that you started playing?
That's correct. I played my minor baseball there and played in the Northwest League from 1961 till 1974, at which time the Angusville Cardinals joined the Manitoba Senior Baseball League.
Okay. What positions did you play?
I started as a catcher and did some pitching, and mostly infield. Excuse me. Hurt my arm when I was approximately 18 years of age. Consequently, it put me into playing positions like second and short, and I remained playing that position and intermittently catching, and then eventually went back to catching pretty well full time.
Okay, good. What were some of the coaches that may have influenced your early career? Do you have any memories of coaches that were particularly important in your development?
Oh, definitely. In my earlier years, joining the senior club with the Angusville Cardinals, Jack Koschik was managing and coaching the team, and certainly a very knowledgeable individual in the baseball field. And then John Perovic took over managing the team, and certainly had a big influence upon my playing.
Okay. Now, Angusville is not a large community. Was there lots of players to round out a team?
At that time, amazingly, there was. When I first started playing senior baseball, you had to work for your position, which seems a little different today. But in these smaller communities, it was basically the hockey and baseball teams. We just took off our cleats, put on our skates, took off our skates, put on our cleats, and it never seemed to be a shortage until the latter years when we were playing in the Manitoba Senior Baseball League. Then I guess people with other commitments, and the same with myself, numbers seemed to dwindle.
Okay. What type of fields did you have to play on? Was it the Good Diamond in Angusville, or? Well,
initially, the ball field was a rather small ball field located east of Angusville. In the later years, when they joined the Manitoba Senior League, they built a new ballpark next to the community center. And the first couple of years, it was because of the sowing technique. It certainly wasn't the best infield to play on, as we found out, but actually it was a nice ballpark to play in.
Good. Now, you've certainly, since you career playing in the MFBL, you've gone on to take a very active involvement in the league as in the executive side, and you've been president for a very long time. So you must get a just great sense of fulfillment out of that job.
Yes, and there's certainly a mental part that plays a role here. I truly believe in giving back to the game that has given so much to me. Baseball has been my life, truly, and I love the game. And I feel very responsible after having received, after all these years, that it's my turn to give back. Good.
Now, would I be wrong in saying that you're probably the oldest still active senior AA ball player in the province?
Well, I'm not sure about the province, but I do know in our league I am. So.
Good. Well, you're still playing regularly?
Yes.
Yeah.
And plan to complete another year in the senior AA league.
Okay. And you're doing catching now, or what position are you playing now?
A variety of positions. Catch occasionally, but I have been playing third and outfield, second base. And there, once again, it's a numbers game for our team. Mm-hmm. We don't always have the numbers that we'd like to have, so consequently we have to move around on the field.
Now, you're playing on a team with all senior age players, as in age, not category. Is that correct?
Well, what we consider, this is a team we formed last year, and it was predominantly 40 and over. With the goal to go to the Canadian National 40 and over Championships, which I've participated in and really enjoyed, and I thought some of the fellows from Brandon End area could enjoy some of it. And the team that we presently have, I feel, could be very competitive at it. So that's really one of the goals.
Mm-hmm. Good. Now, another career of yours, which bring up here, is your acting career. And I believe that you have acting career tied in with baseball. Can you describe that?
Yeah, I was very fortunate to have been selected to participate in a movie entitled The Winning Season. And really it was a reenactment of the 1909 World Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. A very fulfilling thing. When you think you've pretty well done everything, your eyes get opened up to a new series there.
Yeah. And have you seen the movie?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I have watched it on TV, and I have a copy of it.
Okay. And what was your actual role then in the movie?
I played the role as the home plate umpire.
Okay. Good. And did you have to take any special acting classes for that job?
No. There were a number of cuts, though, before it was completed. But actually, you don't get much time. They're limited to the time that it takes for movie making, and you do so many scenes a day. And if you don't complete what's required, well, then...
Where was the movie shot?
Most of it was shot right in Winnipeg.
In Winnipeg. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And good. Now, you're still active also in senior age baseball on an international level. Can you tell us some of those events you've been to?
1998, I was asked by the Canadian team. And this was predominantly players from all across Canada to participate in a tournament called the World Series in Arizona. I played with the Canadian team 3 years, and we won the title in the 48 and over division, the Central Division. And 2 years after we had won the title, I had moved on to play with another team from the U.S. Called the Detroit 50s. And I've been with them since then, and we've won a total of 7 titles at the World Series in Arizona. I've also played with the Bronx Yankees and the Detroit 50s in the Masters Classic in Florida, at which we have now won 7 there also. There are a number of major tournaments, but those are the 2 most important ones. I've also participated in the Caribbean Winter World Series 4 times, and we've won it 3 times, and that's basically an all-star team out of the northeastern U.S. Played for the Toledo Mud Dogs in their Memorial Day tournaments they hold each year. And in Las Vegas, they have also what's called the Classic, and I participate with a team out of the northeastern U.S. each year.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there any special rules for old-timers baseball games?
No, the rules are identically the same as the standard baseball rules. There are certain age categories that they have for each one of the tournaments. Mm-hmm. And basically I've been playing in the 48 and over and in the 55 and over. Right. As the age goes up.
Mm-hmm. Good. So would they play 7-inning games as opposed to 9 innings, or do you normally have to play 9-inning games?
No, they play the 9-inning games, the regular baseball rules. Okay. There are a few exceptions and that aren't in Major League Baseball, and for example, that's the 2-out rule for the catcher. The previous out is the base runner for you, but other than that, we play the standard baseball.
No wheelchairs or anything. All right, good. Well, thanks very much, Barry.
I thank you very much.
This has been Joe McPhee for the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame inductee profiles. My guest has been Barry Wowk.